Ryan Little.
That's crazy, bro.
It's okay, bro.
That was like theatrics that I was just doing right
No.
there. You feel what I'm saying? That was art.
Boo.
Like, that was Picasso, nigga.
Boo.
You heard of Da Vinci?
It was
nigga?
BS. Let them know, y'all.
Y'all know who Mozart is?
Nada.
Okay.
Nada.
I heard he was black.
You feel what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard that.
They might as well just cut my ear off.
Whoa.
How that last John was. And
I
then
don't know
John
what he
just
talking
deleted it. Like it was
I don't even know what he talking about.
like it was nothing. That's crazy.
Was it even something?
It was bloopers.
Bloops. What's good, y'all?
Supposed
Welcome
to
back
keep
to the
the
Roma
bloopers.
Pod. It's Kiing.dg, and I'm here with...
You heard Big Drip of the Fuss. Nah,
Whoa,
you here
whoa.
with Deuce.
and I'm here with...
You already know it's Duke Say not. You already know it's Drip with a J. You heard?
And we're here to bring you some interesting, spicy topics, man. And today we're going to start it off with, man... Let's talk about my Lakers for a little bit, man.
Okay, we're going to basketball.
We're going to basketball for a little. Let's talk about my Lakers, man, because they
Basketball.
hating. They're hating it, man. Like,
Damn.
I ain't going to
I'm
lie.
not hating.
Boo.
Yeah, they Hey, Connect, AR-15, 30 piece.
He didn't even
though.
know who that man was.
I don't watch college basketball. I'm not going to lie. I don't.
He didn't know who that
That's
man
not me.
was. He should have never failed that far
That's
in the
not me.
draft.
Connect been
I like-
snapping, though.
I like the. It's funny because I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a Lakers hater. I ain't no hater, but I'm a Lakers hater. But I will say, as a Lakers hater, they squad not that bad for real. With the new trade, I don't think they squad that bad. I don't think they winning. I don't think they might go to the finals. I don't know. They might.
I don't know.
I can see them going to the Western Conference Finals. I can see them going to the Western Conference Finals.
They
If I'm
could.
being honest,
They could.
you think so?
I think that they
It's
got
possible.
the potential.
I don't know.
I think that if they get their chemistry together and they keep playing like this defensively, then they definitely could go to the Western Conference Finals for sure.
Do you think they could beat either Boston? Let's say Boston or Cleveland, because they're the top teams in the East. Do you think they could beat either Cleveland or Boston in a 4-game series? 7-game series.
I don't
think-
know. It's tough, but it's possible. But, of course, I'm a Lakers fan. I still got Boston kind of winning, sadly.
In a 7-game series.
Sadly.
You think y'all can beat Cleveland?
I feel like we could beat anybody if they play right.
I definitely think Cleveland overall is just beatable. Not that
That's crazy.
I'm
He
not
said
a
they
Cleveland
beatable.
hater, but I think last year we seen that Cleveland is, you feel what I'm saying, not the most best team in the playoffs.
They're a different team, though.
Yeah, there's a difference in.
They got one different player for real. Who else they
Bro,
got different
every
from
year,
last
bro,
year?
every year is different, bro. It's different energy every year, bro.
I see what you're saying, but I was somebody who I had high hopes for them last year, and so even though I love Paolo, when the Magic came in last year and gave them problems, I was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
disappointed
yeah, for
because
sure.
I had
Definitely
really
feel
high
that.
hopes from them.
For
But I'm about to
last
say,
year,
I ain't gonna lie, France is slow.
he's been snapping.
Like
For
France,
sure.
when we
For
was talking
sure.
about all NBA team, I looked at his stats. I'm like, France definitely can get an all NBA team.
Absolutely.
He averaged like 25, 5, and 5.
Like when Paolo went down,
France,
he
Yeah.
really was snapping.
going
like
wild.
France
He
really
was
nice.
snapping
So it's like we give him his flowers.
for sure. But I'm saying like they shouldn't have
You right,
gave
though.
Cleveland them problems that they gave them.
You
I don't,
right.
like, I'm not going. So I think that it's a lot saying for you talking about I'm a Lakers hater. You feel what I'm saying? Thinking that they could still go to the Western Conference Finals. That says a lot.
Exactly.
So I think that they could potentially give Boston problems because LeBron just has the experience. I think experience is what kind of messed Boston up against us when they played the Warriors.
He got
He
the
definitely
experience,
did.
and then he got shooters around him now. That's all Bron always needs shooters around him, and that's what helps.
But
him
he
do
also
it.
need a big.
No, for sure. That's why I said we might not win because we don't got no bro.
Bron always had a.
We don't have a-
Boy, he
I don't
had no big
know.
with Miami,
I don't
though.
know. I was about to
They
say
had Joe
Miami.
Anthony.
Right. I was about to
No
say
disrespect, but Joe Anthony
Chris
started a
Bosh
lot.
was playing more like a stretch.
He was-
forward
yeah,
more
for
than
sure.
anything.
And K Love and who was they fired? Tristan Thompson.
Tristan
But
Thompson,
Thompson was
their-
reliable.
He
I would
was,
say
but
that.
he wasn't a paint presence.
Okay.
Like he was a
I can see
rebounder,
that.
but he
I can see
wasn't
that.
really a paint presence. And so K
So,
Love
yeah,
was more of a
shooters.
stretch four as well. Like
shooters. That's how everybody got
They
up
got
out of
the
there because
shooters.
they can't hit
you
the
couldn't
open
hit
shot.
threes, you got bounced.
And then you got Luka too doing the same as that thing,
Same
and then you
thing.
got the two man with Braun and Luka. That's dangerous for real. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
true.
Like,
We
I
gonna
ain't gonna lie.
see.
That's a nice little Lakers team.
So John, as a Lakers supporter,
Uh-huh.
are you afraid of this injury? that LeBron James has suffered?
They say he's supposed to only be out 2 weeks. He had a growing pain. That was it.
Okay.
So am I scared? No, I ain't worried about that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Got you. What
I ain't
about
Is there any
the
team in the
other
West is there
injuries?
any team in the West that you think who in the West do you think give y'all problems?
Any team.
You think any team could give y'all problems?
The West is loaded, bro. To me,
It is
the Kings is slept on. They still can do damage to anybody if because they in the race to make it, right?
Cause
Play
the
in.
AC.
They gonna be in the play-in.
Who else?
The AC,
Who else
bro,
can I
they might
name?
make it. Cause Sabonis
You
just got back and Levine and Roseman.
You still got the Nuggets. The Nuggets.
Y'all just blew them out though. Right?
Can't forget about the Nuggets. You still got the Warriors.
You already know.
You still got.
You said Thunder, Houston. Memphis.
You still got. See, that's what I'm saying. It's deep.
Rockets.
It's deep.
Yeah, but we talk
It's
about
deep.
matchups.
We talking about
I think
in the
Houston, I
playoffs.
don't think Houston being y'all in the series.
I don't think Houston can
But
beat
I
y'all
ain't
either.
even talking about them. Though. I'm just saying the other teams. It's still like
I don't think Golden State being y'all in the series.
They might not, but they still.
I don't think that we could because we gonna have
'Cause y'all
to.
been
I feel
playing
like we
well,
gonna have to see because like I always say, like
I still
against a
think it's
LeBron
toss-up,
team,
bro.
It might be.
if that 3-man is playing good enough
Yeah.
and LeBron can't switch on the Steph, then we might have a chance. But if Jimmy is snapping, then I think we have more of a chance. But if not, it's OV. So,
I ain't gonna lie though.
but
I know
Memphis,
Hey, look, I know we talked about
Yeah.
it the last, but look, it's crazy how after LeBron pressed Stephen A. Smith, he out. What's up with that, bro?
I mean, only out for 2 weeks, like you said.
But what I'm saying is like, why he pressed bro and take a break? Like, I didn't fulfill my due diligence for a while. I'm just gonna sit back and watch these young guns play.
Wait, hold on. So you don't think he hurt?
No, I think he just wanted a little break. You know they do it all the time. I say they hurt just to catch a little break.
Do you?
I think they really just wanted to see what these young is gonna do.
A lot
Like
of
what
times,
they can do
I
by
feel
themselves.
like that's the organization more than we give credit. A lot of times,
Tell
I
them
feel
to
like
chill,
we be blaming the player.
No,
but
I'm
even
not even just
Zion
blaming
was
LeBron.
like,
I'm just saying all in all.
I want to play. They not letting me play.
Yeah,
back to
facts.
back. And so I feel like a lot of times that's the team more than the player. Even though we be like, oh, the player is low manager. I'm not saying Bron not, but I'm saying what if the Lakers is like, go sit down.
I really, they probably did, but I really think he just taking the amount of time off that he can because I think he can only miss a certain amount of games to become the all
To like
first
qualify.
team. Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So
65 games. He got to play
Yeah.
65 games.
so he just gonna sit out the amount of games he can, then come back. You feel what I'm saying?
I can see that.
But you think that could have something to do with like him pressing Stephen A? Like
No.
the
I
time?
was just saying it's just funny. Like the nigga was like, let me do this real quick, then I'm gonna chill for a little bit. Like he went out with a bang. Is what I'm saying.
I mean,
Well,
they
speaking-
won that game.
Well, speaking of that, like how did you feel about that? 'Cause it seemed like you gotta get something off your chest.
No, it's not even that. I was just weak at Stephen A. Smith reply. Like he was just like, basically, I'm just going off of what you said. I ain't coming at Bronny, so it's like, Bron can't really be too mad, bro. Like you shouldn't have pressed bro like that. Third quarter of the game, it's like he could have waited, bro.
I mean,
So you had a problem with him. You had a problem with him
You had a
saying
problem with him
anything
pressing
and
Bron.
pressing
Steph-
Stephen A.
Yeah,
or you had a problem with him pressing Stephen A. And how?
And
like,
then
how
leave.
No, it's how he did it, just in front of everybody. The third quarter of the game, like you know what I'm saying. He could have did it privately, or like Stephen A. said, he could have called me. Like, yeah, your people's got my number. I'm not hard to get a hold of. I don't know.
Do you have a problem? Did you have a problem with Bron confronting Stephen A. during the game, or like in general?
I mean, in general, not for real. I guess he have not done. I didn't know. I thought this was after the game whole time, but that was during the game. I didn't know that.
During the timeout,
During like a timeout.
yes.
I
bro.
mean,
on national TV, he knew
on
everybody
national
was
TV,
watching. Yes,
he
bro.
definitely knew everybody was going to see
watching.
it. And if you want to say like, oh, he just couldn't hold it in, whatever, cool. Because he was trying to stick up for his son. Granted, I don't have no kids, but like, I know how people is about their kids.
For sure, for sure.
But I don't have a problem with it. Now, that don't mean he couldn't have done it differently though.
Yeah, no,
I
ain't no problem addressing him. Like, he could have did it a little
So
different.
I guess I'm the only one who kind of disagree with like the altercation in a way.
So like, you have a problem with it?
I won't necessarily say I got a problem with it because he a parent. Like, yeah, cool. But I will say like, but yeah, I do got a problem with it. Low key is like only because you know what profession he in, type shit. It's not like he coming at Bronny personally. He's coming at his basketball game, and you know what he getting into because nigga they come at your game. Like he was always with Stephen A. Stephen A. was always with who? Skip Bayless, who always came at Bron because he's a big Jordan fan.
Facts.
So it's like they come at you, bro. So it's like you literally know it and live exactly what Bronny's about to go through, and you know the pressure. I'm pretty sure you should be conscious of the pressure you putting on your son because of how great you are. I know your camp should be telling you that. Your camp shouldn't even allow you to do that because it's like, bro, Bron, chill. Like, this is his profession. Like, this is what you go through. Bronny got to go through it too. Like,
It probably even know his body to do it.
Well, that's what kind of Stephen A. was saying. Like,
that could be true too.
he was saying, like, I wasn't really talking about Bronny. I was talking about the pressure that you bring being LeBron James.
Yeah, facts.
So I just believe that Bron could have he could have bit that bullet. Is what I'm saying. Only because it's like, bro, they come at you, bro. And I never seen Bron ever address a reporter or any analyst about his critique, how they critiqued him. I never seen it. I ain't saying he hasn't.
Not in person.
Yeah, I never seen him confront anybody critique his game when it came to his kid. That's probably why it hit different because it was his kid.
For sure.
But I will say it's like, still like you go through it. So it's like he has to go through it. Like he's not the only player to go through it. Like, you know how much Shaq was riding JaVale McGee, and he still was in the league. Didn't JaVale get a ring with y'all?
And with us.
Yeah. So he got
would
two
go to
rings.
state.
Two
He
rings.
got Shaq was riding JaVale McGee.
No, Shaq was definitely.
Shaq was really riding that man.
And Dwight.
I was about to say Dwight. He was coming at Dwight
It was
too.
multiple players. So it's like,
Absolutely.
bro, everybody get it, bro. Some people got it worse than Bron. So it's like, bro, this is.
I don't know if some people get worse than Bron, but
Man, it's a part of the game, bro.
It's
definitely
a part of the profession. Like, that's the profession again. Like, ain't nobody critiquing the big three players on the national scale
Facts. Not
like
yet.
that. You see what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
yet. Hey, look,
I'm
while
just
we
saying.
still on this topic, on the NBA topic, I got one question for y'all. Who y'all think is the perfect matchup for the Celtics?
like that could potentially beat them.
Yeah, like East or West, like it don't even matter. Who just the best matchup in the NBA all in all?
I'm gonna have to say, as far as the people that's in the playoff or the teams that's in the playoff race, I'm gonna have to get to OKC because they have the size, like on the wings. They have a perimeter size and they have the size in the paint. And because they have the scoring ability, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all more of Jalen Williams fans. Obviously, y'all seen how Chet came back and was snapping this past game.
I fought with Hartenstein.
Hartenstein, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got Hartenstein with the just height. And so ability to score and have size for defense is something that you're going to need against Boston. Granted, when we beat them, it was really more of straight pedigree. But on paper, they should have really beat us. And so I can't really see another team that's
who is
stacked up.
we? Say that.
We as in the Warriors. You feel what I'm saying?
Just
Which is like that's like the same real team for real outside of Porzingis. But yeah, it's hard to match up with them because they shoot and they are tall, and so they play defense. So it's hard to match up with them. But I think that OKC is a team that has that scoring ability and that size on defense and tenacity.
Do say toi.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm still gonna have to say Nuggets, personally.
Khalifa.
Like, I'm gonna have to say Nuggets.
So you talking about the MVP?
What I was talking about.
He talking about the MVP.
I'm gonna have to say Nuggets. If Jamal Murray if Jamal Murray give them 25 a game, like, because he's capable of doing it. But I'm about to say if Jamal Murray stay healthy and play and basically just play good basketball, I definitely think they winning because Boston got size, and I feel like they definitely gonna double Jokic. But everybody on the court can score. Like Jamal.
Are they gonna double Jokic? Because they could put Porzingis on
him. Putting
him.
on the two. That's what I'm saying. Porzingis, but then they got Horford. They're gonna probably double. But it's like Horford can't keep up with Gordon. You know what I mean? Like they can find a way to get Horford out in the perimeter with Gordon. Put Gordon in the corner, get Horford out of there. So it's one on Jokic. I still think 1-on-1 Jokic still can he can work. I think he's that good to work with Porzingis. Like, okay, come here. Like, you got to check. I don't think anybody can check.
Big as hell.
I don't think anybody can check Jokic one on one. Like Horford would still have to help. Like, they're gonna play help.
Besides Dwight Howard, right?
Do they be starting Christian Brown?
Yes, it do be
I
Brown.
was about to say they be
Brown,
saying Christian
really,
Brown.
yeah.
Brown. I don't know how you pronounce Brown name.
Yeah, Brown. And
Brown.
I like Brown. Brown athletic.
So
They
that's
play
kind of
deep.
like their two. They have like a 2-3.
Because Jamal Murray playing the
Between-
one, I think.
Yes.
And sometimes they start Westbrook. But it's like, I
Sometimes
really
they
think
start Westbrook.
they're the best matchup because they still big. Michael Porter's still 6'10".
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
So it's
tall.
like-
And that's
Jeff
that's like their
Gordon,
3.
6'9", athletic.
Right. And they be playing Gordon at the 4.
Jamal Murray 6'5",
Facts.
point guard. Brown 6'6".
Right.
Westbrook 6'3", athletic. Like, I have to say, in the veteran, like the experience, because I don't think I don't see OKC beating the Nuggets in a
In the
7-game
7-game series. Okay.
If anybody come close to it, to me would be LA, and I don't think LA beating them in the 7-game series, and I don't see Cleveland beating Nuggets in the 7-game series. Personally, the only ones beating them in the 7-game series would be Boston to me.
I think we could beat them. I think the Warriors could beat them.
The Nuggets.
Yes. Because
I'm not saying the Lakers or OKC can't or Memphis can't beat the Nuggets, but I still, if you ask me, I got the Nuggets top of the West.
I don't know.
Like,
I
coming out
don't
the West.
think
I got
Memphis
Nuggets
can
coming
beat them.
I got Nuggets coming out the West.
I mean, it's not a bad take because they didn't did it before, so it's like that's why I say it's a toss up. To me,
Yeah, it is. But
any
I got
team
Nuggets.
can still do it. It's not specific.
So
Who you think?
John, who is the best matchup for Boston for you out of everybody? Because we just chose 2 Western Conference teams, and it looked like in the East they don't got no comp.
They got comp. I just think Nuggets is harder than the Cleveland, personally. I don't got New York beating Boston in the 7
Not
games.
how they been playing.
And that's the top 3 right there. And
Basically,
Milwaukee. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If,
I really
I'm
want
not
to.
gonna lie. If Milwaukee really, hey,
that's my
if
sleeper
Kuzma
team.
really get it
low-key.
together, Bobby Porter's come back.
Bobby Porter's already came back.
I
last
really
game.
believe Dame about to snap in the playoffs. I think
so too.
Because you
I
ain't really
think
been
so
hearing
too.
about him, but I
I ain't
really
gonna lie.
think Dame about to snap this
He
playoff.
got
Great,
some,
bro.
That's why I think
bro.
Cleveland got to
Great.
watch out for. Like, I think Cleveland got to watch out for Milwaukee.
Because I be really wanting Giannis to like
I think he might
have
snap.
success,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie.
He's so good. As long as they,
Yeah,
as long as he
I'm
don't
not
get
gonna lie, I
hurt,
forgot about Milwaukee.
as long as they just ain't been playing good enough.
They
Like they just.
I
ain't
think they're gonna be
playing
good in the playoffs.
I
think they're
hope
gonna be good in
so.
the playoffs.
Because you know how Doc be fooling sometimes.
Yeah,
Man,
they call them hot pockets.
Who you said though?
I ain't say nobody. I don't know, bro. I'm stuck.
Good question, but can't answer.
Yeah,
he stuck like Chuck. You said they call him hot pockets.
yeah. They say his hands always in his pockets. That's what they call him.
I thought that was Darvin Ham.
Nah, they said that's Doc.
Bro, hold on, wait. This not related. Did you see the picture of Halliburton hitting the game winner? And
No, I
everybody
did not
in the
see it.
stadium going crazy, and Darvin Ham is standing there with his hands in his
In his
pocket with
pockets.
a blatant
No,
face.
I
Bro, that
didn't see
joke
that joke.
hilarious, dog. It's such a funny picture.
Who Ham with? Who Ham coaching with? He coaching with the Bucks.
Yeah, he's
I
on the
didn't-
Bucks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna answer that.
you gonna answer that later.
Yeah, probably later. I'm about to think about that. Later.
All right, before we get off NBA, how y'all feel about all these teams like getting hurt? We just talked about Bron being hurt. We
Tankers,
got D Fox
tankers.
that's out for the rest of the season. You know, he
And
just got.
I ain't
to
even gonna
this
say
new
that these
team.
people not really hurt, but it's like,
Wemby's
not really hurt.
Let's tank.
Embiid is hurt.
They not really hurt. They just
PG
tryna-
is
they just-
hurt.
They understand how valuable draft picks are, so they like we gotta
Valuable.
do what we gotta do.
Very valuable.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's how I look at it because you don't necessarily gotta. You can leverage the draft pick. You don't really have to draft anybody. You don't have to use it. Like you're using it by trading it, but you can even trade it. Like you can trade a draft pick, or you can actually draft somebody you like. So
True.
that's very valuable. So it's like, yes, they definitely tanking. Everybody is not hurt like that for real. Because if it is hurt, it's not an injury that they can't play.
Through.
Exactly.
So you think some people actually hurt for real and some people not?
Nah, some
or you
people.
think
Some
everybody
people, some
cap?
people hurt. But I say 90% of them niggas ain't hurt.
90% of them ain't hurt.
Bro, they not hurt for real, bro.
That's crazy.
I really doubt that all of them hurt.
Okay, so you saying 90% of them can't play, or 90% of them have an injury that they could play through,
Yes.
and they just choosing not to.
Yes.
That's interesting right there.
I really do. I ain't gonna lie. I don't. If hey, don't get me wrong, I don't know.
Right, for sure.
But if you ask me, like, bro, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. And that you gotta think about it, bro. Like, NBA players are asset to the owner type shit. So it's like,
You already know.
I'm trying to protect my asset. You damn right. These niggas not.
Brody said 90%. That's high.
Very high.
John, what's your percentage? I mean, DG.
I say like 70.
70.
Yeah.
That's still high.
That is.
No,
that's
it's
a
high.
lot.
I just don't think it's 90 because
That's
some
a lot
of
of
these
players.
niggas might really be hurt. But it's a lot of
Like
them.
Kyrie,
I ain't gonna lie.
Kyrie hurt.
For sure.
Like, but
You
I
get-
understand.
it's obvious that some
yes,
niggas just-
so it's
yeah,
obvious
for
that
sure,
some
for sure,
people
for
is
sure.
hurt, and it's definitely obvious.
But
like,
look at the teams y'all just named. King, no, not King Spurs. Sooner Wemby really get hurt. Now Fox hurt as soon as you get there.
and it's like, all right,
I
Kyrie.
just don't believe
it's
it.
like, all right, cool. Kyrie hurt, but it's like if you watch
Now
AD injury, it's
he
like
can't come back now at
it's
all.
like okay,
Crazy.
Now he out for the season.
All right, I
My
don't
boy
know.
Cam Thomas hurt, man. Come on, man. That
Come on,
jank.
bro.
out
That's
for the season
like-
from a hammy. He not
come
gonna be
on,
back
bro.
right by the end
My
of the
boy
month.
Cam Thomas
Nah,
hurt,
bro.
man.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't
like.
gonna lie. Y'all need-
They saving
Can
Cam
can y'all release him, bro?
for real.
Yeah,
Can y'all
nah,
just release
yeah,
him, bro?
trade him
Like
or
Brooklyn Nets, look at me in my eyes
Send
right
him
now.
to
Can y'all
free-
release him,
send him
bro?
to somebody else.
Free Cam
Free
Thomas,
Cam.
Yeah, bro. Let Cam go, bro. Y'all
don't even
y'all
know
ain't
what to
doing
do
right.
with
Y'all
bro.
ain't treating bro right.
at all.
That's a 7'5" native, man.
So yeah, if you ask me, I think most
Okay.
of them. What about you? What you think?
I would say 65 to 70. I'm with John at like 65 to 70.
So I'm gassing.
But
Okay.
then, I don't know if you guessing.
I ain't saying you guessing. That's just how you feel.
Nah, that's
right.
what it is. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
that's
I'm
just how
I'm
you- I'm not saying
I
that
guess
you
I'm gassing.
wrong.
I'm
That's
just
just how you feel. You
Yeah.
you might be right.
I don't know. Six. I would say like, because a lot of them you could tell like it'll be an injury, whatever. But I do feel like the time periods that they be sitting out, some of them jumps do be unnecessary, or like when they be like, oh, I'm trying to work y'all back in, or you know what I'm saying,
no
like,
back to backs.
right, or something like that.
Trust the process.
There'd be a walkthrough. They could do walkthroughs and whatever. Or like they don't play 5-on-5s until such and such type of process, whatever. Sometimes
Trust
I
the
definitely feel like that be
process.
capped. Bro, I don't never want to hear trust the process ever
Trust
again.
the process.
They process failed.
They really
They
did.
need to throw the
You think
process
they, you
away.
think they gonna let Embiid go?
Bro, they need to let the
No.
whole GM go.
No,
They need to sell the
Daryl
team.
Morey he won't there no more. The dude who did all that won't there. He
Oh,
ain't
for
there no more.
real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro, they need to sell the team, bro. Philly?
Hey, chill.
Yeah, nah.
Speaking of Philly, a lot of y'all players gone, man.
Oh, you talking
that
about-
that was on
See,
purpose.
He just
a
switched.
lot
A
of
lot of the
them,
Eagles,
a lot of
Philly,
them Illy. I said Illy.
That's on purpose.
Philly Eagles players.
Philly Eagles
left.
players.
Slay was released on purpose.
Slay went to the Steelers, right?
Milton Williams, you wasn't going to resign because we got Jalen Carter and them. Like
we got
Okay.
the Eagles aficionado
Josh
right here.
Sweat. We
Josh
already knew. We
Sweat to
already,
the
I already knew
Cardinals.
Josh Sweat was
You already
going to
know
go 'cause we changed.
7-5, getting that money
We
on.
changed our defense from
Shout
a
out to
4-3
Josh.
to a 3-4. So
Smith
like
said.
they weren't really using this much.
7-5.
So like some of the pieces that we left was like already accounted for, if that makes sense.
It was strategic.
Now, are we saying that
Okay.
we're gonna play exactly the same?
Y'all
with
better.
defense? Probably not.
Y'all better.
But I will say like the pieces that we lost, I ain't gonna say were replaceable, but they was on rotation. Like they won't.
That's
they was
true.
Like, they were rotation.
That's true.
They weren't the only ones that being dependent on. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
So-
true.
I mean, they were doing that for a reason. They
Except
knew
for
it
Slay.
was
Except
up.
for Slay. Except for Slay. Except
Yes.
for Slay. Slay. I do think. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate Slay, but I do think it was about that time. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I think he had lost a step. No bull. Like I'm not saying he's not still a good corner, but to have to re-sign him, like Slay was gonna want his bread, and
Was
which
he
he
as
deserved.
good this last year? I can see what you're saying.
He just aging as a corner. Like,
Yeah.
it's, you know how it go. It's politics. It's
Is
politics.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if he lost a step,
Politics
but
in
I see what
every
you're saying.
sport.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I think he was. I done seen Slay. I done seen him F up a couple times. Like, damn, that's Slay. I don't know about that Slay. Like, no cap. So, hey, I'm not, like I said, I believe that the pieces that we lost, that the Eagles lost, like they are accounted for. Like our offense, we still got the same exact offense. Like the defense, we was really low. Like we was loaded on like the front half, like Sweat and Milton Williams. We lost them. Milton Williams got a fat ass contract. Him and Sweat got fat ass contracts.
Mhm.
So they ballers. But
For
like
sure.
we rotate our defensive line. So like it's accounted for.
Y'all do.
Sweat the only, I mean not Sweat, but Slay the only one where it's like, hey,
He was a consistent. Yes.
I really trust Howie, bro. Like
He was playing every down.
Howie
though.
really drafted well for the Eagles. Almost just like how OKC GM really like that with the drafting. Like that's how the Eagles GM is. Like, bro, I trust Howie, bro. Like He got a plan.
But
He gonna
see,
get another corner.
Y'all could turn it into Super Bowls. They can't turn it into championships to save their life.
They haven't yet because basketball different.
But yeah, no, y'all definitely did y'all thing. Other players, you
Metcalf on the Steelers now, right?
I just wanted to hear from
Metcalf went to Pittsburgh.
Eagles fans. Yeah,
facts.
Yeah, I just want to hear from actual Eagles fan. You know, that's
what Geno and the Raiders, right? Was that the Raiders? No,
you talking about Geno Smith?
Geno?
Yeah, he on the Raiders.
Yeah. Didn't D Hop go?
Donald go? Where'd Donald go?
Vikings.
No, they didn't resign.
I was about to say I don't.
No, he didn't. He went to the Seahawks, right?
Yeah, that's who.
He went to the Seahawks.
Right.
He went to the Seahawks.
He went to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't D Hop go to the Ravens?
Yeah, he did. He went to the Ravens.
Did he go to the Ravens?
And Devontae Adams went to the Rams.
Yeah.
He went to the Rams. Yeah, I think that was a great pickup by them because they gave us our hardest fight.
Oh, and Cooper Kupp went to the Seahawks.
He was
too,
to
right?
the Seahawks.
Yes, he did.
Cooper
to
Kupp
replace Metcalf. They gave him a nice contract too.
Hey, Geno about to be throwing that ball to the.
No, Geno on the Raiders.
No, yeah. What is it? Who would you say one there?
Sam Darnold.
Sam. Yeah, that's who it is. Yo, never mind.
Darnold had a good year with Minnesota though.
He did.
No, he did.
They drafted. They got a first round quarterback, so they about to.
They got JJ McCarthy, so
yeah, they gonna let
he was supposed to have been playing.
Hold it down.
He got hurt. So.
No,
I can't say that. Darnold just outplayed.
Well,
him
they was. Nah, he got hurt.
Who?
Did JJ McCarthy not get hurt? I thought he got hurt.
Nah. They just gave it. They just let Darnold start for real, and Darnold played well. So it's just like they let him play. Just like it was just like Alex Smith, Patrick Mahomes. Like they been wanting Mahomes to start, but Alex Smith had a good year, so it's like.
Nah, right, I didn't know that he outplayed him in.
Yeah, he did. I think he did.
I thought that they started JJ McCarthy first.
Nah, hell no. Darnold was starting the whole time.
But nah, this free agency been interesting though.
Yeah, it's about to be a lot more stuff to come to because it's not even summertime yet.
Draft man,
okay, April, I believe. So it's about.
I think NBA summertime about to be wild too.
The whole NFL.
I ain't gonna lie. You said what? So I think NBA summertime free agency and trade is gonna be crazy
for sure.
I don't know who gonna be free agents this year, so I'll have to look.
It's gonna be a couple free agents this year.
LeBron,
KD gonna be a
Kyrie,
free agent.
KD
again.
Damn.
Book, I think, gonna be a free agent.
I think he's staying.
I think he probably gonna stay
Yeah,
too.
He gonna get that super max because he got drafted by them.
But
yep.
But yeah,
why not? Shit. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't been in the league for a little while now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He might fuck around and leave.
Ain't no telling.
But money talk, so.
Money be talking. But look, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's this little viral video going around from something that, happened from somebody from Portsmouth.
That trap meat.
It's actually a little close to home.
Yeah, real close to home.
I don't think it was here.
No, I'm just saying the person that did it from here, Like,
what are you talking about, bro?
So basically, it was the track meet. I don't know the schools that was racing. Don't get me to the line. All I know is one of the girls from Norcom, smacked the other girl in the back of the head with a baton.
The track baton?
The track baton. And then it said it was an accident. Me personally, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, what you just said she smacked her.
I was about to say
it could have been an accident.
It
could have been an accidental smack. You never know.
Sure.
But from y'all, from y'all POV, what y'all think?
What you think, Joe?
It's definitely hard to say. I ain't gonna try to tell somebody that they lying. You feel what I'm saying? I won't.
That's
dare.
why
I ain't get smacked.
It's
Nor was
it's
I'm
controversial.
the smacker.
It's controversial.
But the way the clip looked, it's hard to say that if that was me, it's hard to say that I did that on accident just because the wind up looked bad. It looked bad. It looked bad either way. Whether you think it was an accident or not.
It was the wind up.
It was the
wind up looked bad.
It was the wind up.
So
personally, it looked like it was on purpose. It's because I believe they charged her with a misdemeanor.
Yeah, they is charging her with.
So they would have to, the only way they would, they would have to take it. She would have to appeal it. But as of right now, as it stands, I believe she has they gave her charge her for a misdemeanor for it. So
it's crazy.
I do believe. So basically, what I'm getting at is, if I'm her and I truly believe and I truly know it was an accident, I'm appealing it.
I mean, accident or not, they still could charge her, accident or not.
Facts.
Okay.
Like if it's on accident, that don't make no difference. She still hit the girl in
So
the head.
I'm saying she still can appeal it.
For sure,
appeal it.
for
But
sure.
I'm saying from the looks of it, it did look like it was on purpose. So I think the first charge, it makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't think like, hey, that was my daughter. It's like, shit. It definitely looked like you did it on purpose.
It
Like,
did.
It looked like you did it on purpose type shit. So you gotta bite this fucking bullet. Like we gotta be real with ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Type shit. We just gotta be real. It's like, look, you gotta bite the bullet. It could have been worse. Cause you could have it could have been worse.
She could have been more
The
hurt.
girl could have been more hurt. Exactly. So it's like, take that shit to the chin. Like, and that shit hurt. Like, it's hard to tell a young woman that. I'm just being real. It is. But it's like, look, this is not the end of the world. And at that, I don't think it's. I hope it might not end her. It probably won't even end her career.
It shouldn't end her
Potentially.
career.
I don't because she's still a
Right.
child. You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
So it's like, I hope it don't. I really hope it don't
Shouldn't end her career.
in her career. You know what I mean? But I will say it's like, it's an example. You know what I mean? Sadly, she had to be like an example of like this can't be
Right.
done.
This can't be happening.
If
We don't
if it
tolerate
stays.
this.
You know what I mean? But I will say like I don't think it's gonna end her career. Like she's straight. Like I think she's gonna be straight. But it like the video footage, it did look like it was on purpose though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Me looking at the video, it bing bong. She just did it. I'm sorry.
DG said
on,
she
bro.
did it on purpose.
That's what it looked like. And if you didn't do it on purpose, I'm sorry. Forgive me. But it looked like you did. I'm sorry. Like,
Let me say I'm sorry. Forgive me.
okay, because I ain't trying to pin it on you, but that's just what you did. You feel me?
You know,
That
it's
sound
just
like
what
I
happened.
sound like an uncle.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, it happened.
Like
You
a
know what I'm saying?
No
Sometimes we
hats.
got hard realities. You feel me? The reality
That's what I'm
is
getting at. Yeah,
it
That's harsh
connected.
realities.
Whether you think whether
said
it was an
connect.
accident or not,
You
it
said
connect.
connect.
It did connect.
Connect.
Not dog connect.
Oh, okay.
No,
My
not
bad.
dog connect. Reality
You said
is
30 points.
You feel what I'm saying? That's what happened. We're
Oh,
not talking
okay.
about the Lakers. No
My
more.
bad, bro.
Exactly.
I'm
I
stuck
thought we was
on
off
the
that.
Lakers. Nah, my
But
bad.
I hope the girl who got hurt, you feel what I'm saying? I hope that she
Most definitely.
make a speedy recovery. You know what I mean? Yeah, I heard like that she got concussed.
I heard that.
She had a concussion.
Yeah.
Heard that.
So, cause you know,
But it seemed like
them batons that is metal. So
Well, it seemed like she was. It seemed. I don't
That's
know.
a
I don't necessarily know what
charge.
she said though, so I can't say how she handled it. But I ain't really see too much about her statement. I heard she came out with one statement. Outside of that, I ain't hear nothing else.
yeah, I mean, she said like it was an
God.
accident, which I don't expect her to.
No, I'm talking about
Obviously.
the.
The other girl.
the girl
Oh,
got
I
hit.
didn't hear her statement for sure.
Yeah, she
Nah,
made a
me
statement.
neither.
For real.
I ain't gonna lie though, Joe. Like you said, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if it was me, it's an accident. Until the day I die, it's an accident. You can't tell me otherwise. It's an accident.
Chill, bro.
Hey yo, I
don't
mean,
care
people
what
gonna
nobody
say
say.
what they gonna say though. Either way.
Yeah, and it's an accident. You don't know if I did it on purpose or not. It
We
may
don't.
have
Yeah, we
looked
don't.
like it, but
We don't. We really don't.
So
what if I was stretching? What if I was trying?
So that's what I'm
like-
saying. They going off the footage. Like the footage does. Like we don't know, but the
For
footage
sure.
do look like it was on purpose. It looked like it was more on purpose than the accident. That's just what it is.
Wicked.
And
This
that's-
coming from-
and
this
that's
coming from-
okay.
This our hometown girl. We
and that's
represent.
okay, right? And I
Type
don't
shit.
even know if the other girl was from the 7-5.
Nah, she wasn't. She was from the school. I don't know. I
Tough.
never heard of the school when I
For
seen it.
real?
So it's like, nah, she won't.
Mm.
You know what I mean? This our own. So it's like, we
I
don't like
definitely
seeing that.
Want to say
But at the same
that
time,
she
it's like-
didn't do
That's
it on
all.
purpose.
She.
But
Hopefully, she, like I said, don't ruin her career. You know what I mean? She's still a child. Everybody deserves second chances.
so everybody do
Nah,
though.
for real
No
though. Real
cap.
talk. Real
No
talk.
cap.
This is real.
Real talk.
Gotta forgive, man.
But you know what I'm saying? It's definitely bringing some attention. You know,
It's bringing some attention to the 7-5. I don't know if it's good
Exactly.
or not, but we getting
you know,
attention.
everybody know. Don't pass me in a race.
No cap.
You know what I
No
mean?
cap. Everybody know. Don't pass me the baton.
Okay,
So
man,
chill,
you can't even
bro.
get the baton.
Don't
Man.
don't pass me the baton. That's
Yo.
all that means.
He wild. Y'all
That's
wild right now.
like.
Cause
I
my
need to-
thing is, why they ain't been like changing from? Is they metal, right?
yeah.
Why they ain't been changed that though?
Well, I don't know how they is like universally, but I know that them Jones that they had was metal.
It's metal, right? Like why?
Rubber or something.
Why they run like? I don't know, bro.
I think it's just, you know how they is with tradition.
Yeah, I didn't get a tradition, yeah, but
That joint probably hurt though.
you feel what I'm saying?
Like that's like somebody hitting you with this mic with no cover on it in the
I ain't
back
gonna
while
lie.
you running.
Bro, the funniest thing I ever seen in track, bro. I ain't run track, but one of my homeboys did when I was in school, right? But he had a video. He got bad. He was doing hurdles. I think he fell over the first one, fell over the second one, and then he said, "Fuck this shit." Started pushing them shits. He'll douche, pushing all the hurdles. Come, bro. When I made that video, had me. I think they kicked him out of that junk.
I was about to say, you already know you getting disqualified.
Bro, that junk was funny, bro. I'm not gonna.
You seen it in person?
Nah, he
Oh,
showed me
I'm
the
about to
video.
say.
I wasn't there in person. I ain't run track.
Hey yo,
That junk had
he
me
got mad at it. Come
rolling,
on, bro.
cuz.
So
That was
you
the
gotta put
funniest
that
track
practice
thing
in,
I've
man.
ever seen.
Nah, that's funny.
Nah, that's wild. That's some Western brand stuff, man.
Yeah,
that's what
that
y'all
was
was doing,
brand.
out brand.
Don't get me
Chill.
started on
Come on,
Decrete.
man.
But
I'm glad that's not me.
I mean, shit.
I'm glad that's not me.
He's saying that like I actually graduated from that. fucking
I want
school.
to talk about you. I'm
Right.
just saying, like, he came back,
I'm
bro.
glad that's not me. Man,
Man.
man, we not
Like,
we,
nigga, I don't even think I was there when he
we not gonna
did that
talk
shit.
about
I
that,
wasn't even there yet.
man.
Niggas like, oh shit. Da, da, da. I'm like, nigga, I didn't even play football. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
We not even, if you ain't grow up around here, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if
you're
you know
not
what we
gonna
talking about.
understand
So,
it, but
you feel
yeah,
what I'm saying?
man, RP Decrete, man. That shit never been the same. Like that shit been
Bro,
hunted
okay,
ever
bro.
since, bro.
Don't care.
No cap. They need to go ahead and change the locker rooms, all that. And probably just burn it.
Change the colors.
No cap.
Yeah,
No cap, bro.
That shit.
that joint was wild.
That's bad.
Like, why y'all even bring that up?
Hey, bro, blame DG, man.
Cause I'm saying,
He brought it up. All that's all you can do is picture it now.
I just know
Once
because
you see it,
my
you can't
only thing
unsee
is
it.
I just want to know who took the picture. That's all I want to
You can't
know.
unsee it.
Who took the picture? Who was? This is a good idea. Yeah, let's
you
and
can't-
smile with that.
Just know some things you can't unsee everything.
Look up,
You feel
Marlon.
what
Say
I'm saying?
cheese.
So next time, like next time when you want to feel included
check.
and you want to be like, oh, I want to see it too. Just think sometimes like maybe I shouldn't look at this. You
No
feel what I'm
cap,
saying? Because some
no.
things you can't unsee.
Because some things you can't unsee, bro.
Hey, look, man. That's all we got for y'all. Like, y'all got any closing? Y'all got some closing remarks?
Yeah,
bro?
they get off your chest,
Anything
Joe.
to get off
J.
my
Real.
chest,
Closing
man.
remarks, bro.
Some closing remarks. How about
Some clothing remarks.
They're not funny. Anyway, you
Hey,
already know.
chill.
Hit up the website. You know what I mean? You under dig.
AromaVA.com.
AromaVA. You know what I'm saying? The Instagram. Aroma Apparel. Go get that. And
You said go get what?
go get this
Go get
aroma.
what?
You feel what I'm saying?
They keep talking about
like,
that,
comment,
that.
subscribe.
They keep talking about that thing.
Don't comment about no decrease stuff. What y'all should comment
Please
about
don't.
is,
Please don't.
you feel what I'm saying? Let me
Might
know
get-
what's
might
gonna
get
happen
banned
in
if
the
you comment
NBA,
about that.
or let me know what's gonna happen in the NFL with these crazy signings. DG, what you got to get off your chest, pimp?
Nah, bro. You know how we go, bro. Middle.
He's making up his own rules. Like,
Did he say meta?
middle.
Nah, he said better.
Oh, I'm thinking he talking about meta world peace.
Nah,
we
he
go-
said middle.
Nah, first of all, I never answered the question, so I probably go with the Thunder, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He went back
Yeah.
to the. I thought he forgot about that.
No, don't forget,
It's
bro.
crazy.
The memory of an elephant. But goddamn, the Thunder might be the team to do it. I ain't gonna lie. It's just like, I don't know, something about the Thunder, bro. I think they decent. They might got it. What y'all looking like that for? Y'all good, bro?
Yeah, we straight.
Oh, I just making sure you need some water or
the
something.
Thunder.
It might be the Thunder though.
No, I mean,
Like I said, the Nuggets is not a bad take. It's just
he took my take too.
I never seen him give a closing remark.
Flabbergasted.
Which is that's the funny thing.
Yeah,
hey, chill, cuz.
He don't never get shit off his chest.
nah, but
bro,
he had to.
I was
He
just
had
saying,
to
I
step for the
I had to
Thunder.
do that. Nah,
Yeah.
No cap. He had to step for his MVP.
Nah,
The MVP.
He
You
had to
know what I
step for his
mean?
MVP, y'all.
Nah, it's not that. Like I said, if Shea don't score 30 points, they gonna lose.
You ain't say that. I ain't hear you say that.
Oh, nah, not that. I told you that before.
Nah,
though.
but you ain't.
If Shea don't score
don't know.
30 points,
What you
the
mean?
Thunder's gonna lose.
They be winning games. He gonna score 30. Well, he.
I'm talking about
30,
playoffs.
So
I'm talking about playoffs.
we haven't seen him not score 30. How
You're
about that?
right. You're right. I'm just saying, if Shea don't score 30,
He's
they're gonna
average
lose.
30, so we don't know what that
I'm
looks
pretty
like.
sure there's games where he didn't hit 30, and we can
And
look
he
at we
probably
can see the
still
record.
won.
Yeah,
So
so I'm pretty sure.
He probably
But I'm
still
talking about playoffs.
wah, wah, wah.
They are the first.
I'm
in
talking
the-
about
in the
playoffs.
hardest conference.
I'm talking about playoffs though.
We gonna see though.
No cap.
So who did you say?
You said
I
Thunder.
answered the question
You said
when you
Thunder.
asked, and it was the Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all both said Thunder. Okay, I said Nuggets. Okay.
You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
guess I'm gassing again.
So what you got to get off your chest, D, bro, before we get out of here,
comment,
bro?
subscribe.
No cap, bro, because y'all be bapping. Y'all be,
y'all
be
comment,
bapping.
subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
like,
all I got
comment,
for y'all.
and
Said it
subscribe.
3 times.
No cap.
Shri, not 3 Shri.
Said it 3 times.
Oh, tree, y'all. I keep my name, yo, mom. Tree, y'all.
That's that mumble rap.
Mom rap.
I don't even. Nothing rhymed. I don't even know what.
Yeah,
that
you
was
talking
rap.
about mumble rap.
That's
You know what I'm
acapella.
saying?
Hell no.
God.
Yeah.
I'm a YN. Call me YN 2 guns.
Alright, you know what I'm saying?
Here
we go. We out with it.
Call me YN 2 guns.
That nigga worse. So I definitely was just about to get up.